I'm a rare book collector. Let's answer your questions. So this commenter is asking what is the most intricate book that I have? And I think by intricate book, they mean like what's the prettiest looking thing on your shelf? Well, I collect law books all the way from the 1500s to today, and law books are really not that fancy looking. They were meant to be used every day, taken on the shelf, or taken off the shelf, put on the shelf, et cetera, right? So an emblematic law book that you might see looks a lot like this one. This is a from the 1830s. This is a journal of the House of Representatives from the late 1780s, 1790s, and it's, like I said, an 1830s reprint. This is in what we would call contemporary calf. So this is the original leather that this particular book was bound into. And this one happens to be a little special because this used to be the Library of Congress's copy. However, it was deaccessioned from the Library of Congress, and now it is in my collection. But this is what you would expect from a law book. Now, something that's not contemporary, that is, that's modern, or a later binding, is something like this. So this is The Common Law by Oliver Wendell Holmes, who became a justice of the U.S. Supreme Court in a later binding. There's a couple tells that we know it's a later binding. Number one, this particular book just wouldn't have been bound in this, what we would call speckled calf. This is a treatment done, an acid treatment that's done to the leather. And it would have been abnormal for something like this to have been done to a book like this back in the 1880s when this book was issued. Also, oftentimes rebound books will have at the foot of the book the date that they were printed, which does not always mean, but often means that this is a rebound book. And then we also know, because on the inside of this particular book, you will see a binder's stamp. It's that little ink stamp right there. And it's the binder letting us know that this is their work. They're proud of their work. They're essentially signing their work. Sometimes it'll be an ink stamp. Sometimes it'll be gilt. It just depends on the binder. This particular book was bound by Bayton Bindery. It is one of the older binderies that still operate in the world. It was founded in the late 1800s in England. And they do these beautiful bindings. This particular one, you can see that the edges have been gilt here. And the darn thing, it shines like the sun. This particular gilt work is 23 and a half karat gold that they use because they think that 23 and a half karat is better for bookbinding than 24 karat gold. So this is a rebound version of a law book that would have originally been issued in regular leather, looking a lot like this one looked,